it's Jessie, and normally I'm a fairly drama-free person. I don't like drama, I don't like conflict, I don't like confrontation at all. But I've had such a crazy busy week, and you know what? It has left me feeling a little dramatic. So today I went a little bit more dramatic with my makeup look. We are full coverage, we are wing liner, we are fake eyelashes, we're just doing it all. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Look today. I was reorganizing my Pinterest board a couple of days ago, as you do, and I have a whole board of makeup inspiration pictures, people have done looks, things that I want to try, stuff like that. And so I was looking through that board and I found this picture that I had pinned a long time ago. And it was a look that I really want to try, so we're doing that today. To start, I'm gonna prime with my No Poreblem primer. My Canon camera is finally being sent back to me, and it's out for delivery. And I tried to wait as long as possible to see if it would get here so that I could film with it, but it was taking too long. Of course, I know that the second that I start filming this, my doorbell will probably ring and FedEx will be here with the camera, because that's the way it goes. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, one of my favorites, and I haven't used it in a while. This is in the shade 125, which I think is my lighter shade, which actually has been, I think, too dark for me for a while. This would be the perfect time for the FedEx guy to show up. Can you imagine if I answered the door like this? That would be amazing. To blend it out, I'm gonna use my damp beauty blender. So like I said, it has been a ridiculous week. Saturday was my birthday. We spent most of the day with my parents. We went up to North Georgia to a sunflower farm, and I brought my camera and I was like happily taking pictures and, you know, doing my thing. And then I realized I didn't have a memory card in the camera. Yeah. And then Sunday, we went to my friend Jill's pool and hung out at her pool. I had like a little pool party for my birthday, which was really fun. I got a little bit of sun, which I am so excited about. I'm finally like starting to feel like a normal human being again. I'm just not used to being this pale. And then Sunday, we also had to move all of our furniture out of the entire upstairs of our house because they came on Monday to put in our hardwood floors. So they did that Monday and Tuesday. So I had people in the house Monday and Tuesday. I was stuck downstairs with the dogs, and it was a lot, but we got through it. Now we have to move all our furniture back. And what's funny is that so far we've moved the sofa out, our coffee table, and Ben's piano. And I actually really like the house with no furniture. For concealer, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. I have this little card. I think I got this from Sephora a while ago. I've been wanting to try this out. I haven't yet, but today's the day. I'm also gonna add in a little of the Makeup Revolution concealer, just because I think that was a little dried out and there's not a lot in there. I needed a little more. So yeah, so then Wednesday was 4th of July, which for me, it's always one of my favorite holidays because it's so close to my birthday, and depending on what day 4th of July falls on, I can kind of morph it into a week-long celebration of my birthday. But we ended up running errands most of the day. And then we had some friends over in the afternoon and just kind of hung out and didn't really do anything. I usually love going to see fireworks, but the weather was so all over the place. I wasn't sure if it was gonna rain or not. And I didn't feel like driving anywhere. I was so tired, we'd run around all day. So we kind of just took it easy, which was actually really nice. And then yesterday, I spent the majority of the day putting more stuff away, trying to get stuff organized. I cleaned out a lot of stuff in my makeup room here, and I've just been trying to clean and get as organized as possible. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some contour also, just on the tops of my cheekbones. been also trying to catch up with my DVR a little bit this week. There's so many shows that I've had recorded for weeks, months, and I'm so far behind on. So I got caught up on Big Brother, which I think has actually only been on for a week, but every week there's like 4 or 5 episodes. So I got almost caught up with that, and although I know there was another new episode last night, so I'll just never win. I never used to be into that show or really like any reality TV shows like that. But my friend Vicky got me into it a couple of years ago, so now I keep watching it. Guys, there's a squirrel right outside the window. Useless. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Since I'm doing a lot with my eyes today, I want my lids to be very neutralized. Next, I'm gonna set my face with my MAC Patrick Starrr powder. I haven't been using this lately because I haven't been setting my face as heavily, but we're doing it today. We're going for it. I think today I'm gonna wait till after I do my eyes to do my brows, which I don't usually do, but I think that's what I'm gonna do today. So to start on my eyes, I'm gonna go into the Makeup Geek shade Mirage, and I'm taking a very big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna start working this into my eyes. This shade is really not going for color. I'm just going to kind of set the paint pot and to also just lay a foundation so the other shadows will blend more easily. Next, I'm gonna use the MAC shade Saddle. And I'm just putting this all in my crease. And it's gonna kind of create the definition in my... The shade is so light and doesn't give a lot of pigmentation. So I'm also gonna go in with Makeup Geek Tan Lines, which I know is a little bit darker, will show up a little bit better. And as always, I'm just going in with a little at a time. I'm not giving a really heavy swirl into my pan because I don't want it to get too pigmented too fast. I'm going in a little bit at a time, making sure I have as much color on there as I want to. Next, I'm gonna go in with my black eyeliner. This is the Ardency and Modster eyeliner, which is my absolute favorite. And I'm gonna start kind of tracing out where I want this to go. We're gonna have a wing eyeliner, but this is gonna be a little above it. And I'm starting in kind of the center of my lid and then bringing it out, and like that top part is gonna fade out. So we're gonna try this and hopefully it goes well. I'm not worried about this being too messy because I'm gonna go in and blend it out, and I'm also probably gonna go in and kind of carve out the crease. So I'm not worried if this is too messy or sloppy. I'm just really trying to get that shape figured out. I feel like this is as even as I'm gonna get it for now, so I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and just kind of blend that out. I don't want to blend inwards because I don't want any of that black going towards my inner corner of my eye. I want to keep it in the outer edge of my eye, so I am just blending outwards. Okay, next I'm gonna go in and carve out that crease just a little more. I'm gonna go back in with my soft ochre paint pot. And I'm just carving out that whole lid. Next, I'm gonna go in with MAC Shroom, and I'm just gonna put this on my finger and then put this all over my lid. You can use like a pure white shade. I just don't like pure white on my lids. And this has a little bit of sheen, so it'll give a little bit of sparkle. FedEx just showed up. I answered the door like this. I absolutely look like a crazy person. So next I'm gonna keep working on the black. I'm gonna go in with the same pencil brush I used to smudge out the liner, and I'm gonna go into Makeup Geek Corrupt. And Hank, what are you doing? And this I'm gonna use really slowly. I'm going in with just a couple taps because this is super pigmented, and I'm just gonna go back over that line then I'm gonna go in with a small blending brush. This is my E18, and I'm just gonna very slowly, very carefully blend that out, mostly up. I'm trying to keep it up because I don't want it to blend here because that's where my wing is gonna be, and I don't want it to blend down. Once I have that black to a point where I'm happy with it, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of my soft ochre paint pot, and I'm just going to clean up underneath. And then I'm just gonna go in with this very tiny brush and a little bit more Mirage and bring that out. Okay, I'm going to do my wing off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished up most of my eyes off camera. I wanted to use the Maybelline Blackest Black gel liner, but appears I haven't used it in a while and had gotten a little crusty. So I attempted to use that, and then I also used the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid eyeliner on top of that to get my wing. And then I went in with my Havana Lilly lashes for a little extra drama. Every time I put on lashes, I realize that I think my eyes are two different shapes, or maybe one lid is droopier than the other. I don't know why. Lashes on this side like stick up, look fluffy, look great, like look like they're supposed to, and then this side like always kind of droop. And I put them on the exact same way. I put them on like in the exact same place. But anyway, that's just what we gotta deal with. So the pop of color comes in underneath my eyes. First, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Sunrise Blue eyeliner, and I'm gonna put this in my waterline and kind of drag it down even a little further, even kind of messy, because it doesn't matter. We're going in with shadow next. Then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe eyeshadow in the shade See Through My Eyes. I stabbed my eye pretty good when I was going in with the mascara, so now my eye is not happy. To blend this out a little more, I'm gonna go in with just a clean brush because I don't want this going too far down my face, but I do want to make sure it's nice and blended. And then for no reason, just because I feel like it, I'm gonna go into this little L'Oreal quad and go into this dark navy blue shade and take a flat definer brush and kind of work that into my lash line. Then I'm just gonna go in one more time with the blending brush. Just give it one little pass through. Okay, I popped on a little mascara on my lower lashes, and now my eyes are done. To bronze up my face, I'm gonna go into my Elizabeth Mott Whatup Beaches bronzer. I wanna keep the blush nice and soft and natural looking, so I'm gonna go into this shade in my Morphe 9N palette. Don't know why I picked up this brush, but I guess it will do. For highlight today, I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution Goddess of Faith highlighter. Love this. This is another look that kind of looks like Black Swan. Maybe I just want to be a Black Swan. It's completely possible. Next, to line my lips, I'm going to use my NYX Nude Beige Liner. And then over top of that, I'm going to go in with the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Chai. This was the Sephora birthday gift. I used the lip crayon, I think, a couple videos back, but I haven't used the lipstick yet. Okay, all that's left is a little setting spray and voila! Okay, and here is the finished look. It's a little higher maintenance than the looks that I usually do. It took a little more time, a little more patience, which is not my strong suit, but I do love the way that it turned out. Very different look than what I would normally do, but it's actually kind of neat. I kind of like it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.